Hello everyone and welcome to Sharp Dress Gaming, and today we're back with some VGC of the 2016 season. Now, I did try making a team builder for this team, but my computer's been real finicky lately and blue screening, so I lost that. And then also you don't see a webcam because I think a webcam is part of it. It's just too much for my poor little computer to handle. It's probably on its way out, so hopefully I can afford a new one soon. We'll see though. But we do have a Mega Mawile team, which I've been looking forward to using because I love Mega Mawile. It's one of my favorites even. So we have our Mega Mawile here with Protect, Iron Head, Play Rough, Sucker Punch. I have enough special defense, EVs, and HP to have a chance of living Hidden Power, Fire, or Ground from Xerneas after it has a Geomancy up. It is a roll, but it's better than nothing. And then we are, oops, that is in defense. I do not want that. Good thing I checked. 252 attack is what I wanted. That must have been why Mawile hasn't been hitting as hard as it should be. So there's 252 attack on the Mawile. And then we also have Kyogre. Kyogre to save Mawile from those fire-type moves from Groudon, even though it's still weak to ground, unfortunately. But we do have Protect, Water Spout, Origin Pulse, Nice Beam. I went bulky Kyogre. I might change that because it seems like Groudon are starting to run speed now, just to throw people off. So I guess we'll see what happens there. I'm also using Ho-Oh. I was going to use Giratina Origin Form, but then after the recording died, I'm like, let's just use Ho-Oh. So, and Ho-Oh actually been pulling through. We have Protect, Sacred Fire, Brave Bird, and Substitute. So we do have to watch our Sacred Fire. We can't use it when the heavy rain is up, but it's still pretty good. And I have barely any attack investment in Ho-Oh, and it's destroying things still. So I love Ho-Oh. It's real good. We also have Breloom with Focus Sash, Protect, Bullet Seed, Mach Punch, Spore, and then the last two members actually weren't on the team when I was testing it. I had a Landorus with Assault Vest and a Aegislash with a Wide Guard, but I wanted to try out Nidoking, Life Orb, Sheer Force, Nidoking. It is mixed Nidoking with Earth Power, Poison Jab, Thunderbolt, and it is max Special Attack and then max Speed with a Timid Nature. Earth Power destroys Groudon. Poison Jab I have on there because I could have gone Sludge Bomb, but I think Poison Jab will be better because of Geomancy Xerneas. And then Thunderbolt for Kyogre, so it's just kind of a meta destroyer, hopefully. And we'll see how that works out. We do have Life Orb on it. And then we also have Sableye with Quash. There's some slower Pokemon like Ho-Oh and Kyogre and Mawile. So if we can quash some things, that'll work out pretty well. We also have Fake Out, Foul Play, and Swagger. I'm going for the Swagger play. I've never used it before. I want to try it out. We could have gone like Will-O-Wisp and that kind of stuff, but Will-O-Wisp is kind of iffy with Kyogre, especially on your team. Kyogre, however you want to pronounce it, because it does stop it from happening, nullify it. So I'm going to leave the team builder up in case we want to change anything mid-episode, but we're going to look for some battles. As you can see, we do have a new background. Elise, Skyla, and Cynthia, because I had to reset my settings on Google Chrome, and that got rid of my Jasmine background, but of course Jasmine is still Bae, so we're going to hit that battle button and look for somebody to battle. Pikmin 6000 with Klefki, Yveltal, Kyogre, Mawile, Landorus, and Cresselia. So a partially Trick Room team, kind of built like ours with Mawile and Kyogre, and at one point we did share that Landorus. I'm kind of like a Nidoking here. I could go Nidoking, Sableye. And that looks really nice. Yeah, we hit everything except for the crest for super effective damage that way. So let's go Nidoking, Sableye. Dum. I think Breloom would be good too. Let's go with Breloom. And I kind of want to go Ho-Oh. Maybe Kyogre though. Yeah, let's go Kyogre. So he's going to lead Klefki and Cresselia. I'm going to go Sableye and Nidoking. I'm going to fake out the Cresselia, and then we're just going to Earth Power this Klefki. So here's the fake out. He sets up a Reflect, but I'm special attacking, so get out of here, boy. Klefki is now gone, and Cresselia sits there in disgust. And now Landorus comes out, so I'm just going to quash the Landorus. Oh, I don't have Ice Beam. I was deciding between Ice Beam and Poison Jab, and I went Poison Jab. Should have went with Ice Beam. Well, if it comes up again, we'll deal with it then. I'm going to Swagger the Cresselia. I'll just protect Nidoking for now. He's going to Helping Hand the Landorus, so he probably went for Earthquake here. I'm going to Swagger that Cress. And he's going to go for that Earthquake. Oh god, see a Sableye. That's not good. That is not good at all. I'm just going to bring in Breluche then. I'm going to Spore the Landorus. And I guess Nidoking can't do anything. So I guess I'll just Poison Jab the Crest, see how much it does. Crest does get Helping Hand off. Unfortunately, we are faster than the Landorus. I get a crit, and we outspeed Landorus with Breloom too. So I could have brought in Kyogre for free there, which is what I wanted to do. If I can Bullet Seed Landorus and switch in Kyogre. And there's the Primal Evolution, or Reversion. We get 2 Bullet Seeds off, and Landorus does stay asleep. That's all we really need. Oh, he sets up Trick Room. I think my Kyogre might be slower. I'm not entirely sure on that. But let's just Bullet Seed the Cress and Water Spout. Cresselia does get his Ice Beam off. Is Landorus slower? It is, and gets the Earthquake off. Damn. Now my Water Spout won't be killing. I should have pressed Blaze. It does kill Landorus, surprisingly enough. And now I'm going to bring in my Nidoking, and we'll see what his last Pokemon is. It is, in fact, Yveltal, which I think is faster, if I'm not mistaken. I can just double into it. Thunderbolt and Ice Beam. Nidoking should be the fastest. He gets an Ice... critical hit. He does get an Oblivion Wing off, but I return back with an Ice Beam, and we're going to lose now because of that crit. Perfect. Because that should not have killed. Actually, we might be minus special defense. Let's look at my... Unfortunately, we are minus special defense, so crit may or may not have mattered, depending on how his crest is built. Confusion does end, so my Swagger was for nothing, as why you should not use Swagger. But we're gonna try at least one more round with Swagger, see if that one saves us, because Swagger's all luck. That's why you shouldn't use it. But he's got Xerneas, Thundurus, Kyogre, Ludicolo, Kangaskhan, and Smeargle. So this team is looking like a Nidoking, Sableye kind of team. And now looking at this Smeargle, I want to change Sableye already. I'm getting rid of Swagger for Taunt. So next battle we'll have Taunt instead of Swagger. But as of this battle, we have to rely on Swagger to help us. You can also go Mawile, I think. Mawile. And Breluche. So let's go. Nidoking, Sableye, and he leads Thundurus and Kangaskhan, surprisingly enough. Sableye does not outspeed Kanga, unfortunately. So I'm just going to protect Nidoking, and I'm going to fake out the Thundurus. He could very well taunt Sableye at some point. So I'd rather not go for Quash next turn, just because of that. But that would save us, because I could Poison Jab. Okay, he fakes out Sableye. Good play. And he Thunderbolts Sableye. He hates Sableye, from what I can see there. Now he probably Mega Evolves and goes for the Double Edge. So I'm just going to bring in Mawile. I'm going to Foul Play the Kanga. I think Thunderbolt gets us, actually. It does 60%. He's going to taunt this turn. Then he double edges Mawile. Unfortunately, we're still a Mawile, so we're going to take a ton of damage from that. I get a Foul Play off, which is a nice amount. Nice amount. Now I'm going to Mega Evolve. And who am I more worried about? Kangaskhan, I think. I'm gonna play rough the Kangaskhan. And we're gonna switch in Nidoking for Sableye. Because he could Sucker Punch Sableye or he could Thunderbolt Sableye. He's gonna switch out into Kyogre, so Kyogre's getting to play rough. Good thing I went for play rough instead of Iron Head, and I bring a Nidoking here. He goes for Thunder Wave on the Mawile, and I still get to play rough off. It does a nice amount to Kyogre. So I'm gonna Sucker Punch the Kyogre. That should get it. Then we're gonna. How is the attack stat versus special attack stat with our Nidoking with how we built him? His attack stat's still pretty high. Plus we get Stab, Sucker Punch, Kyogre. 80, 90. Let's go for Thunderbolt on Kyogre. This way, if we get paralyzed, oh, he switches out into Kangaskhan, and he's gonna Swagger me. So if I'd Poison Jabbed, we would have destroyed that Kangaskhan. Just gonna protect my Mawile. Yes, protect Nidoking. Hopefully we don't hit ourselves. It is a little tricky. He's using the Swagger against us. Come on, Nido. We just need you to protect or break out of confusion. If you break out of confusion, Poison Jab. Oh, there we are, Nidoking. There we go, Nido. He's going to try and Swagger Mawile, and he's going to try and double edge the Nidoking. So we're going to go for Sucker Punch on the Kangaskhan, and we're going to Poison Jab the poop out of the Thunders. Don't get paralyzed, Mawile. Watch him get paralyzed, because I said something. Don't do it, Mawile. Mawile. So he Sucker Punch Nidoking. So Mawile Sucker Punch is useless. He's going to Swagger me again. Boy, you better hope I hit. Damn it, Nidoking. You would have destroyed that Thundurus. But alas, earwax. Let's play rough the Thundurus and Mach Punch the Kangaskhan. He does go for Protect, so he taunts me. Probably expecting a Spore. But I'm going to hit this Thundurus, and unfortunately it does not knock him out. So I guess we just play rough the Thundurus again and Bullet Punch the Kangaskhan. Kangaskhan probably switches, I would assume. You can Sucker Punch here, but it's not going to knock out either of my Pokemon, because both Pokemon resist. And Mawile's pretty bulky. Unfortunately, we haven't taken anybody out. I'd like this Breloom to be able to take out Kyogre, but it ain't looking too pretty. We also have Sableye in the back still. He's going to bring in Kyogre here, which is pretty low. Mach Punch is able to take it out, so see ya. And he's going to Thunderbolt the Mawile, which survives, and we get paralyzed. Perfect. Just what I needed. Thanks, Mawile. I mean, Mawile hasn't been paralyzed yet. He's going to bring in the Kanga. I'm just going to Sucker Punch Thundurus, and I can't protect Breloom, so I'm going to switch in the Sableye. This would be an instant knock and Will-O-Wisp. So we're seeing all the flaws here, but I'd rather have Foul Play than Will-O-Wisp on my Sableye. And I get paralyzed again. Perfect. I would have taken out Thundurus there. I love you, Mawile. So I'm going to bring into my Breloom. He's probably going to protect Kangaskhan, so I'm going to protect as well. I'm going to Foul Play the Thundurus, expecting maybe a taunt. There's the Protect from Kangaskhan. Here's Protect from me. He does try and taunt Breloom, actually, and I get a Foul Play off. It does not kill Thundurus, unfortunately. But here, I'm going to Mach Punch for safety. I'm going to try and Swagger Thundurus. He is going to switch again into Xerneas this time. He does taunt the Breloom. I get a little baby Mach Punch off, and then I Swagger this Thundurus. So hopefully it hits itself at some point here. Next, I'm going to Bullet Seed the Xerneas, and then we're going to Foul Play Thundurus. So we can get some damage off. He is going to Protect, actually, with the Xerneas. Thundurus hits itself. Perfect. Now I can Foul Play this bitch. And there we go. See ya, Thundurus. And in comes Kangaskhan. And I can't protect and I can't switch. Damn it. Well, I guess I tried Mach Punch. Kangaskhan. I'm going to Swagger the Xerneas. Yep, he faked out Breloom. What I expected to have happen. And now I Swagger Xerneas and hope for the best. Hit yourself. Yes. Perfect. Our taunt does end. So now do I focus on Kangaskhan or Xerneas? I have to go for Mach Punch on Kangaskhan, actually. To protect and foul play the Kangaskhan, I have to hope for another hit on Xerneas, because, yep, Sucker Punch, and Kangaskhan outspeeds Breloom. He does hit himself. Pop, foul plays out of here. So now I Bullet Seed the Xerneas. Does Xerneas outspeed Breloom? It should, yeah. I'm going to Quash him. Quash, so we can get Bullet Seed off. We need to hit all 5. Or 4. Yes! We got real lucky on that one. But that's our payment back from the last game. So that was game 2. Let's go for game 3 here. Shedinja. I've been thinking about using Shedinja because Groudon's really the only thing that carries something for it at this point. And I guess Kangaskhan too. So we have to be mindful. What do we have for it? We have Ho-Oh. So we need Ho-Oh. Ho-Oh doesn't like Excadrill, Golduck, Swampert. That's about it. That's really all we have to deal with is those 3. And we can deal with those 3 through Breloom and Nidoking. So let's lead with that, actually. Breloom, Nidoking, Ho-Oh. Do we go Mawile or Kyogre? He's got that anti-rain thing, so I think he might go with that. I could go Sableye, Breloom. I think would be better. Sableye, Breloom, Nidoking, and Ho-Oh. It doesn't give. Oh, it does give us a lot of attacking power. What am I talking about? I might want to go Mawile. I'm gonna go Breloom, Nidoking, Mawile, Ho-Oh. Xerneas and Toji. So we got Sableye and Nidoking. Alright, sorry, Breloom, Nidoking. I'm gonna Spore the Togekiss, Poison Jab the Xerneas. He's gonna follow me. Togekiss did not die from that, surprisingly. And we get the Spore up, and then Xerneas is going to go for Geomancy. I don't think there's a way for Xerneas to take out Nidoking. So I'm going to protect with my Breloom, and then I'm going to Poison Jab the Xerneas. Xerneas is going to protect here. Makes sense. Gives Togekiss a turn to wake up. But he does stay asleep. I'm going to Bullet Seed the Xerneas just for hope. And I'm going to Poison Jab as well. Togekiss does stay asleep. He Dazzling Gleams, which is going to leave Breloom alive, and Nidoking, of course, resists. Poison Jab Bop does not kill Xerneas, so that is something we have to worry about in future endeavors. Bullet Seed, unfortunately, doesn't take him out. Damn, that's actually going to be a problem. Just going to protect Breloom. Actually, I kind of have to let Breloom go down, so I'm going to Mach Punch Xerneas, hope for that crit. And I'll protect Nidoking here. Bop. Doesn't take him out. Gets very close, though. Breloom has to go down, unfortunately. And then Togekiss also wakes up and Dazzling Gleams. Oh, that ain't looking good for us. So I'm going to Intimidate both Pokemon. Of course, it doesn't really matter at that point. I could Sucker Punch, but Togekiss is awake now, so I have to Iron Head. And then I'm going to switch into Ho-Oh, because it also resists that Dazzling Gleam. Togekiss does go for Follow Me. Dazzling Gleam doing nothing to both of my Pokemon. Iron Head, Bop, get out of your Togekiss. So now we can deal with Xerneas, because Togekiss is gone. Unfortunately, we took a big hit to our team because of it. But, alas, we're good. In comes the Excadrill, which is probably going for Earthquake. I'm going to protect my Mawile. Does he Earthquake or Rock Slide? That's the thing. I'm going to try and get a sub up. He protects Xerneas, so he went for Earthquake, I'm pretty sure. There's the Earthquake. Perfect. I get a free substitute up with my Ho-Oh. There we go. Oh. And now. And then. Do I rather get rid of Nidoking or Mawile? I think we save Nidoking. We can get away without Mawile. So I'm just going to Sucker Punch Xerneas. And we'll Sacred Fire the Excadrill. that should take care of the extra drill, and he has to do the... Yep, he has to go for Protect to save Xerneas, so I'm going to try and Sucker Punch. Of course, it won't work. He's going to go for Rock Slide, which is going to allow Mawile to live another turn, and I'll get the Sacred Fire after we get the burn. We do 50% chance. Out of here, extra drill. So Xerneas is really just sitting around doing nothing at this point, because I can just spam Sucker Punch on him. And he brings in Swampert, which also has Earthquake, so I'm not entirely sure that it might also have Rock Slide or Waterfall or something dumb. I'm just going to Sucker Punch the Xerneas again. And I'm going to Brave Bird the Swampert. We'll see what it ends up going for. But Xerneas cannot attack at this point, which is perfect. That's my last Pokemon, Nidoking. Ho-Oh can take care of Xerneas if Ho-Oh doesn't go down here. And Mawile keeps it down. Sucker Punch, it's dead. We don't have to worry about Xerneas anymore. Swampert's here, Brave Bird Bop. He's going to Waterfall my Mawile, surprisingly. I'm going to bring in Nidoking. And we just go for Earth Power and Brave Bird. Hope Earth Power doesn't get him, but Brave Bird does. Not fast enough, Swampert, my boy. So we get that anti-rain team out of here by not using our rain. Battle number 4 against a Landorus Incarnate, Mewtwo, Ditto, Blaziken, Aegislash, and Kyurem White. So does he Mega with the Blaziken or the Mewtwo? That's the question. Strange things to see Mewtwo on this team. The last time I saw Mewtwo, it was a roleplay Mewtwo, which is pretty cool. So it reset the weather for the Groudon. But that's not the case here, so we don't have to worry about that. I could bring Sableye. I don't think we can bring Nidoking here, as much as I'd like to. We have Earth Power for the Aegislash. I think we might have to go Ice Beam and not Poison Jab. Or we have to invest more in Poison Jab to be able to take out Xerneas. That's the thing. There's been so many times I want Ice Beam, but we do have Kyogre is the thing. I think Kyogre has to come here, to be honest. To be honest with you. He has Ditto, so we do have to worry about that as well. I think he leads Ditto. I'm gonna go Mawile and Sableye. Kyogre in the back. Yeah. Maybe Ho-Oh. No, Nidoking. Let's go Nidoking. He leads Blaziken and Mewtwo. So we'll figure out which one's his Mega pretty quick here. We do get the Intimidate off. I don't think Mewtwo can do anything to Mawile, so I'm just going to Mega Evolve and play rough the Blaziken while I fake it out. He could have Taunt on Mewtwo. That is a thing. I should probably get Mental Air about my Sableye. We've been taunted far too many times. Mawile man joins. He's following us around because we have a Mawile. So we could go for a Protect here with Blaziken, but then next turn I'll just quash him. That is if we don't get taunted. If we do get taunted, I'll just bring in Kyogre, because he's going to Fire Attack my Mawile if he has the chance. I guess we'll see. He does Mega Evolve with the Mewtwo. Blaziken does not protect her. He has Shadow Ball on Mewtwo, but alas, play rough. Shadow Ball is not going to be doing enough to Mawile, especially because we're specially defensive. So, yeah, boy. Now we can just Sucker Punch that Mewtwo to death. But what comes in here? The Aegislash. I'm just going to Sucker Punch is 80, Iron Head's 80. I'm just going to Sucker Punch Mewtwo. And I'm going to taunt the Aegislash so it has to stay in Blade form if it tries to attack this turn, which it probably will. But if Mewtwo did that much, I don't think Aegislash will be able to take out Mawile, so we should be fine there. He's got to be afraid of Sucker Punch, so he might switch into Ditto if he brought it. I wouldn't mind keeping Mawile around for Kyurem, though. Kyurem. Taunt. Sucker Punch. Dead. Dead Mewtwo. Aegislash goes for Flash Cannon. Iron Head. Okay, so that will get me because it's physical Aegislash. Very nice. Very nice, very nice. But here I can just come in and go for Water Spout. And he brings in Ditto, which also gets the Kyogre, unfortunately. So I'm going to Primal. I'm going to Water Spout first because I'm going to quash the Ditto. And it should kill Aegislash. Aegislash can't switch out. It can't go for Wide Guard or King Shield. So Aegislash will be dead. He's going to Shadow Sneak, though. Nice play. Water Spout's just a kill it, though. Yep, see ya. And then he probably also goes for Water Spout, yeah. And that kills my Sableye, unfortunately. No Sableye. So I can bring in Nidoking. Unless he's Chase Scarfed, we should outspeed him. So I'm going to go for Origin Pulse and Thunderbolt. Yay, he wasn't Choice Scarfed. Out of here, boy. Or if he was, he wasn't fast enough because of our speed stat. But that's why we have Thunderbolt on our Nidoking. So we're going to have one more battle. One more battle. See if I want to change Poison Jab off Nidoking. It does only do half to Xerneas, which is kind of depressing. But I could also switch it to Thunder Punch and... what's his other move? Earth Power? I can switch to Earthquake. I'd rather not, though. I guess we could see if we could EV to kill Groudon. Without Max. So, Kyogre, or Kyogre, Ferrothorn, Greninja, what's the thing called? Gothitelle, Landorus, and Kangaskhan. Another instance I'd like to have Ice Beam on Nidoking, but we have Ice Beam on Kyogre. I shouldn't complain about that. Breloom does really good here. It Mach Punches Greninja, Mach Punches Kanga, Bullet Seeds the Kyogre, but I think he might lead Landorus. I think we're going to go Kyogre and Sableye, and then we go Breloom, and I think Mawile. No, I think we have to bring Ho-Oh, because there's a Ferrothorn. So we go Kyogre and Sableye, and he goes Kangaskhan, Gothitelle. Why did he bring Goth out first? I'm going to Protect and fake out the Goth. Ooh. Hungry Stomach. I don't know if you guys heard that or not. Again, he could just stay normal Kangaskhan, fake out, and then maybe Trick Room, but I don't think that'll work out well for him in the end. Because I'm not very fast. He does Mega Evolve, so he has to attack the Shamoosh. He actually returns this turn, and Gothitelle flinches. So now I can go for Water Spout and quash Kangaskhan. So Kangaskhan has to go last, and it'll take a Water Spout, which it's not going to enjoy. And Gothitelle's also going to take it, because I'm assuming Gothitelle's going to be slower. It did go last that turn, although we did Protect with Kyogre, and I faked out. He Helping Hands here, so I'm going to quash him. Water Spout takes him out. See ya, Kangaskhan. I love Quash. I really do. What do you bring in? Maybe Feral Through. Huh. He brings in his own Kyogre, actually. So I'm just going to Water Spout again and quash his Kyogre so we get damage off on him. So in case he wants to go for Water Spout. He's going to protect his Kyogre, though. Double Protect, actually. I don't know how that helps. I'm going to Water Spout. I am going to Water Spout. So, Water Spout, quash again. I might have to change Sableye, because I think it's defensive. Which is dumb. It is defensive. Oh, 252. Oops. 252 plus. So it's especially defensive. That works better. He's going to Helping Hand his Kyogre, though, so our Sableye might be dead. Our Kyogre is outspeeding his. He's going to Thunder, which will not kill, but, oh, we don't even have Ugly. Who am I trying to say? Nidoking. I was going to say, we might have to save Sableye to quash the Kyogre, but if Nidoking's not around, we don't really have to worry about it. I'm going to taunt Ferrothorn, just to be safe. He's going to Origin Pulse, so he did outspeed this turn. He does miss Sableye, though, fortunately, and he knock off. No, my Satchel's buried. So now I bring in Breloom. And we just Spore the Kyogre. And I guess I quash here, too. He could Protect. I'm going to Protect. I guess foul play, Kyogre. Protect. Yeah, I have to foul play here. Kyogre does underspeed Breloom, so you don't have to worry about quashing him. He's gonna try and knock off my Focus Sash, though. Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh-uh. You didn't say the magic word. You didn't say the magic word. I'm gonna foul play the Ferrothorn even. No, wait, that's dumb, that's dumb. Spore, Kyogre, foul play, Kyogre. There's a Spore. Kyogre's asleep. Here's the foul play. Ooh, that does damage. He must not be, min attack. So I'm gonna Bullet Seed the Kyogre, and we're gonna taunt Ferrothorn again. Bullet Seed should get him, hopefully. Yep, one Bullet Seed gets him. And then Pharaoh goes for Gyro onto Sableye. So now we're safe, because we have Ho-Oh in the back, and we just Sacred Fire the poop out of this thing. So I'm just going to Mach Punch and Foul Play. You're going to get that Rocky Helmet, Iron Barbs on both of my Pokemon, but that's fine. We don't need either of these guys. Gyro Ball's going to knock out Sableye, and then he's going to see I have Ho-Oh ready for him. So that should be game, as long as we hit Sacred Fire. Mach Punch might even get him, though. Yep, Mach Punch gets him. So Ho-Oh didn't even get to do what he needed to, what we saved him for. Breloom brought him through. But anyway, guys, that's going to end up being this episode. Let me know what you think of the team down in the comment section below. And also let me know what you think about not having webcam. Because I'll try and have webcam if you guys really want it. But it's a little too much for my poor pewter. So hopefully I can figure something out. I did just, like, wipe a bunch of stuff. So it should be running faster, but it's not. So I might have to go a little deeper in, see if that fixes it. Or it just might be time for a new computer, and I'll be poop out of luck, because I don't have one. But if you guys want to go check out the GoFundMe to help get a new computer to make more content for you guys, it is down in the description below, and it's just in the description. But thank you guys so much for joining me, and we'll see you next time. Bye! Hello everyone, and thanks for checking out the video. If you want to see more videos like this, be sure to click on the links on the screen. If you haven't yet, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to see more videos as they come to your way. And if you want to go check out the GoFundMe, that'd be great too. Bye!